What's good, y'all? It's the one and only King Cal 516 live in the mix. This is the Switch Flames podcast. Bad news for Denver Nuggets fans. We got an update on Micheal Porter Jr. Now, Micheal Porter Jr. has been sitting out since November 6th. He's missed the last 8 games for the Nuggets. The Nuggets are already without star player Jamal Murray, who's been out since last season. So, not having Micheal Porter, they need his scoring. It's very crucial. So, Denver is still a good team, but without those two guys in the fold, they're not really contenders. You see, that's the difference there. They can probably still fight for a playoff positioning, but they need the scoring from those two guys, and they need Murray's playmaking ability to be contenders. Neither here nor there. We know Micheal Porter Jr. has a history of back issues. He came into the league with that, and that's why he wasn't the number one pick. To tell you the truth, Micheal Porter Jr., the year he came out would have been the number one pick if it wasn't so much injury concerns. Remember, his first rookie season, he didn't play because he sat out with injury. So teams were scared to pull the trigger on him, you know, in the top part of the lottery, basically because of his injury history and they being concerned about that. Now, we know Porter Jr. also has just recently, this past offseason, signed a 5-year max contract extension. So the Nuggets have doubled down on selecting Porter as one of their guys moving forward as their building blocks. So this is a tough loss. You know what I mean? This is a tough loss right now. So what's being said, as reported by Mike Singer of the Denver Post, is that Micheal Porter Jr. reportedly has a nerve issue that potentially can keep him out the remainder of the season. So right now they're not committing to he'd be out in the season, but right now they're saying it is very possible. You know what I mean? And so with his history of back problems, I would only assume that Denver, they have him signed for 5 years, will be conservative. They already have Jamal Murray out. So they might chalk this up to say, hey, we'll take it easy with Micheal Porter Jr. and we'll see how the team does without these guys. And, you know, wherever we fall is wherever we fall. If we can get these guys back, you know what I'm saying, before the playoffs in top shape, then hey, you know what I'm saying, maybe we have something. But this looks like a season right now that Denver is just going to, you know, play it out. But their main priority has to be get these two guys healthy so that next season you don't have to worry about any of these things. You know what I mean? So I think they're going to be very conservative, Porter Jr., because of his history of back issues. So I don't think they're going to try to rush him back. I think they're going to take their time with this because they have him locked down, you know, on a 5-year contract. So there's no need to panic. They also have Jamal Murray locked up long term. You know what I'm saying? So that's news from Denver. Let me know what you think about this Micheal Porter Jr. Man, I thought this was going to be a real breakout year for him, so it kind of sucks to see that he's going to be missing some significant time at least. But it's your boy King Cal 516 signing off. This has been a quick injury update. Switch Flame Podcast, y'all. Signing off.